So, let's get into this topic. A quick talk about something that something that scientists even believe, but they don't see it from the biblical aspect. But as I was looking at the world map, right? Not the globe, whatever. We're not getting into the flat earth and the round earth. It's kind of irrelevant because ain't none of us getting off of this unless you got some kind of something most of us don't have, whatever. So the main factor is, right, they had Pangea before. That's what's believed. I'm starting to believe that as well. Because, again, scientists have proved, and we kind of could see the remnant of, like, at least it seems, and on some of the continents, they look like they can, you could put them next to another continent and they'll fit together like a puzzle. So, nevertheless, let me get into it. It's Genesis 11, chapter 11. So, I'm going to read it up until verse 9. So it says, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land. Hold on, I'm skimming it, my bad. It say, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar. And they dwelt there. And they said to one another, go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they began to do. And And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. So it says, go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth. And they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. I kind of was like, skipping, but so aside from the map, which I'm going to show, or I may have up already, because I'm doing like this as a voiceover. So it says, he confounded the language of all the earth. This is proven. Whatever the one language that everybody had before, I'm not certain what that was. But again, verse 1 of chapter 11, it says, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And in verse 9, it says, the Lord confounded the language. This is proven. In North America, we say hi. or Englishman, whatever you want to call it. Then you got Spanish, they say hola. You got ni hao, salud, etc. Those are totally different, but they mean the same thing. They all say hi. If everybody started from the same species as evolutionists believe, or factually, somewhere a human had to come into being, why are the languages different? We should all speak the same language, as proven in the Bible. But as the Bible says, everybody got together and start tripping. So it was necessary to divide the languages. It's too many people understanding each other. Now you gotta take courses and all that to know. Most people don't know more than their native language. It'd take a lot to know more than 2 languages, I'll say. 1 at that. But anyway, so now back to the map, right? I was looking at it, and we can see you got North America. We speak English. South America, that's overall Spanish. Yeah, they speak Espanol. What is it? Russia? They speak like German and all that. You got Africa. They have African language over there. You got Asia. They speak Chinese. But hold up. This is where the Pangea part, because Australia is a continent. Why is their main language English? They way over there. Now, unless I'm an Aussie, what's going on with that? This is how this started. I've been considered Pangea, but I'm like, hold up. When the Lord scattered everybody across the whole earth, it says, hold up. They found a plain in the land of Shinar and dwelt there. That was somewhere, in my opinion, when all of the continents was together. How else do you see in all cultures? They in China and all that too. Every culture has like pyramid shapes and all that. Little statues. We are far as ever apart. But I would say in all cultures, you see the same of something. As if we all experience the same thing. I'm not talking about the, well, it could be the fallen too. They call them aliens, but that ain't that. Nevertheless. So how is Australia, every continent has their own language. But then you get to Australia and they speak English. You can research this. I may put it up on this, but it says Australia's main language is English. The only difference, they say stuff like Bob's your uncle. And they call people mate. You know, but they speak English overall. They just got a different accent. How? If every other continent has their own language, but Australia is English. And I mean, to be frank, you really wouldn't have to worry about Australians and North Americans getting together and planning stuff that shouldn't be planned when they're so far apart. So it wouldn't be too necessary to change the language of both of those, you know? Yeah, so again, why do every continent have their own language? But then you get to Australia, which is way over there. They speak the same as us in America. So yeah, that Pangea thing, it makes sense, and it goes along with the Bible. When it says the Lord scattered them abroad the face of all the earth, I'm pretty sure he didn't just throw people, because they would walk right back to meet each other. You can't walk back to each other if you get spread, like, excuse me, separated like that between islands. There ain't no walking back to each other and doing the same thing you did. It'll take a lot. And you got to learn how to navigate first. You don't know which way you going once you go on the sea. So to spread up the foundation of the earth, bro. That's the foundation. Like continents, that's the foundation of the earth. Is that not so? Let me know what you think. Ni hao.